Can't see you. Okay. All right, great. Hi, everybody, and welcome to the eToro show. Today we have with us Mandeep. Hi, Mandeep. How are you?
Hi everyone. I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Can't complain. Mandeep is a long-time trader, and he's here to teach us some of the basics and rules when it comes to trading. A little bit of an introduction. This is going to be a course. It's going to evolve through the time. And the man who came up with this, who brought Mandeep to us, Nimi, how's it going?
Hello, everybody. Hello. How you doing today,
Hi.
Tom? How you doing, Mandeep?
I'm fine, mate. How are you?
I'm doing well, doing well. Everything okay on your end?
Yes, everything's fine. Just a bit cold in the United Kingdom. Other than that, we're fine.
Okay, great. So what we're going to do, guys, is Mandeep, why don't you start by introducing your experience when it comes to trading, and why should the good folks at home listen to you?
Okay, hi guys. Like Tom said, my name is Mandeep Atwal. I am a currency and commodities trader. I have been trading for nearly 5 years now. I trade for an institution and also I trade my own personal accounts. One of the reasons we've decided to do this is because we want to help everyone trade a bit better and let people understand what trading is all about. That it's not just a get rich quick scheme. There is actually, there's a system behind it, the way you should be trading. And it's also to help people, the ones who don't know anything about trading and are looking to start out. We are putting this together as a team, so myself and eToro will be working together. So if you have any questions whilst we're doing it, you can ask myself or you can ask Nimi, Tom, and we'll see how it goes.
Okay, sounds good. So you're going to talk to us about how to get into the world of trading. There are many people out there who don't know. Some of our traders like to copy trade, and our best performers, by the way, I don't know if you know this, Nimi, but our best performers are the ones that fuse copying and self-trading together. So, all the people that don't want to learn how to trade, just want to copy, that's fine. But if you do know how to trade and then you copy, that accounts for the lethal combination as far as our statistics show.
I definitely believe, and I speak to this to many of my clients, that it's most important to have a well-diversified portfolio, not only within your own trading, but within copy trading as well. You want to have a balanced, diversified portfolio, and I think that's the key to being a successful and profitable trader.
All right, having said that, Mandeep, get going. The show is yours. The floor is yours.
Thank you. Just the way Tom and Nimi have just explained, that the way eToro works is that you have your traders who, like myself and other traders who are trading, and you can actually copy them so that the system will automatically put on the trades. Anything that they're doing, it will happen in your account as well, but you will need to speak to Tom or Nimi about that, exactly how the system works and what the guidelines are, etc. But I just want to emphasize the point what Nimi just said is that you should always, and I do really believe this in anything that you do in life, is that if you want to copy someone, you should know why you're copying them. So if you want to come to trading and you want to come to eToro and copy the successful traders, it shouldn't be that you just click copy and that's it. You should know exactly why you're copying them, so that if anything in future, if those traders do leave eToro and you want to copy someone else, maybe you want to adopt someone who does this and follows a similar kind of strategy and the similar kind of trades, so that you know exactly what your business is about, what that guy's trading is about, and what that guy's trying to achieve, so that you can achieve the same. Having said that, anyone who's coming into trading would like to be traders themselves, because come on, at the end of the day, it's not fun if you're just copying someone else. You want to know exactly what they're doing and you want to do it yourself as well. I'm sure you guys would agree with me, right?
Hey, I enjoy copying. I enjoy trading on my own. But I do agree that part of the fun is doing your own trades. But let me tell you, this copy trading feature that we have is absolutely amazing, and I wouldn't give it up. So,
You know, I have to say I agree with you, Nimi. But on the other hand, if I see somebody's doing something and they're doing very, very well,
You
then
want to know why they're doing it and how they're doing it.
not only that, I would like to do it myself too.
of course,
Exactly.
absolutely,
Not
absolutely.
not just by copying, because you know with copying you have the proportions thing, but
Mhm.
maybe I want to lay more money on a certain direction, on a
Exactly,
certain,
yeah.
and I want to understand why.
And I think one of the most important and crucial points about this is that, say for example, you copy a trader, and that trader, only trades cable and euro US dollar, but you want to trade a different currency pair, right? And that trader is not trading that currency pair. Now, the only way you're going to be able to trade is that if you go and trade it yourself. But if that trader is not trading it, but you learn his skills, you can always move it onto a different currency pair and actually trade that currency pair yourself. I'm sure you guys would agree. That would be one of the best ways to move forward.
Agreed.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And so, I'm just coming back to the course that we're trying to put together here, and the one we have put together already. I'm going to share a few of my screens with you guys, and I'm just going to run through the schedule that's going to take place over the coming weeks, and so that you know exactly what we're trying to achieve and what you can take away from here and how it can help your trading. So if you just bear with me 1 second, I'm just going to share my screen. Guys, whilst I'm just trying to sort this out, do you guys want to just let our audience know what eToro community is about and what you guys trying to achieve at eToro?
Nimi, you can start talking about what do you want to do with this course. Why did you come up with this idea?
Well, before actually we get into that, if you don't mind, I want to actually give a little praise to you, Tom, there in regards yesterday. Why don't you share, or actually on Friday, why don't you share with our friends here about your prediction for the non-farm? We just to let everybody know here in Mandeep as well, us account managers had a little, somewhat of a little contest. No betting, no nothing, just a contest. We all came up with a number that we thought was going to be as far as the non-farm goes. And to make it a long story short, our man here, Tom, came in quite close. Tom, why don't you tell us what number you predicted before the actual results came in?
I predicted 140K. The results were 146, and I should have betted with money on you guys. That's what I should have done.
So, well, just while we're waiting for Mandeep here, I want to take this opportunity just to briefly discuss what eToro is all about when it comes down to the community and the social trading. Here we go. So
It looks like you.
Nimi, I'll let you carry on for a second whilst I just sort this out.
okay, just here at eToro, the concept of social trading, I'm sure everyone is familiar and aware of what Facebook is, and pretty much eToro, to make it very simple, is the Facebook of investments. The world's largest social investment network. I believe, and as we spoke briefly before, yes, it's fun. Yes, it's interesting trading, a lot of excitement, a lot of opportunities in the market. But what separates us from everyone else is the fact that you're not looking at charts all day. You're not looking at candlesticks all day. You're not looking at numbers all day. That could get a little bit boring at times, if you know what I mean. The fact of the matter that on one side you can have that, and with a quick click of a button, you can just flip over and speak to traders all around the world is an amazing concept. Now, I can continue on and on. We'll leave this for another session. I want to give the floor back to Mandeep. So, Mandeep, when you're ready.
Yeah, hi guys. Okay, right. If I just start with the introduction, I think I've already introduced myself, so I'm just going to run a bit of an introduction into what this course is about, right? What the course is about is actually teaching you the basics, how to trade, teaching you everything that the currency market involves. So, for example, we will look at the news, we will look at how the charts work, we will look at how the markets actually move, the trading hours, and the ways you can trade it, and also, basically, one of the best ways to make money, okay? So, moving forward.
I like that. Trading made easy. I like it already.
Thank you. Right. The reason I call it trading made easy is because trading is very simple, but it's not easy. So what we're going to do, we're going to make it easy, right? Trading is a psychological game. People make it hard for themselves. And you will learn when we go on into the course exactly what I mean by that. So moving forward, guys, please take a couple of seconds to read through this disclaimer. I have to, and I better emphasize this quite thoroughly, is that myself or eToro are not trying to advise you on any kind of trades. We're just here for educational purposes. So don't, please, whatever you do, take any advice and take any trades that we might advise whilst we're teaching you. Those are only examples and they are there for educational purposes. Right, here is the schedule. This is the schedule for this course. If I start with lesson 1, the first lesson is the basics of trading. So in this lesson, we will talk about what are Forex markets and how they work and who are the players and how the markets move and how much equity is required by yourselves to trade the markets. Now, I do meet a lot of people who tend to try to make money out of the markets by putting, $400, $500 into a trading account, and then they think they're going to become millionaires overnight. And you have people who put 200, 300,000 into markets, and then they blow their accounts overnight. I have met all kinds of people, and I have to emphasize that the amount of equity that you have in your account will, of course, have an impact on your trading, but it's how you use that equity that's the most important. We will talk about the equity probably once you know how to trade and exactly how copy trading works and what kind of equity is required. And that's when Tom and Nimi will assist you exactly how much you should be putting into your account in order to copy trades and to make a good living out of it. I will then also talk about the pros and the cons of trading and general information about the course. And also, today we're going to talk a bit about how what was the best ways you can get this course to benefit yourself, and also, I will let Tom and Nimi talk a bit about eToro's accounts, how they're managed and how they work, and they've already spoken about the eToro community, but if they want to add anything else, we'll give them a few minutes at the end of the session. The second lesson will be how to read charts and how to find good trading levels. Lesson 3 will be psychology. Like I already said, trading is very simple, but it's not easy because we make it hard for ourselves. It's a psychological game, and also I would say 70% of trading is dependent on one person's psychology. If you trade your emotions, you will not make money long term. You might make it short term, but overall you will be a loser. So one of the things we're going to learn is how to control your psychology, how to write a trade plan, how to write a journal so that you can control your emotions in the game, and so that you're not playing by your emotions. Instead, you're playing what you can see on the charts, what you hear in the news, and etc. And above all, I'm going to teach you how to not bankrupt your trading account. Right, lesson 4. This is a lesson in which we will teach you how to use the eToro platform and also how to copy master traders. I will explain a bit about it, but I will leave a majority of it to Mimi and Tom. Lesson 5 will be reading charts, and also here we will look where we can enter trades and how we're going to manage our risk, and looking at the rewards for entering our trades. Lesson 6 is very, very, very important. This is a student trade review. Here I will go through trades that students have taken and comment on how they can improve their trading, and I will answer any queries that you have about trading so far. The reason I say it's very important, because especially for the new traders and even for the existing traders, the ones who are struggling with the trading, sometimes in trading it's just a twitch of a thing. You know, it's the way you enter your trade. Sometimes, you know, it takes an effect. Your psychology, your trading plan. It could be the slightest thing in your trading that's not making you the money. And, you know, I want to try and help you. So what you can do is send. I will give you my email address, and you can send in the trades that you've taken. I will put comments on it. By no means I will ever advise you to take a trade or get out of a trade, but I will give you comments on your trades, whether it was wise for you to enter that trade, or you could have entered a trade in a different way.
So Mandeep, real quick, I'm sorry to interrupt you, just so I get this correct. If I actually open up a trade, as far as lesson 6 goes, and I want you to help me analyze a chart that I analyzed, where I set my support and resistance lines, and where I set my take profits and stop losses, I can actually send it directly to your email, and you will help me analyze this.
Of course, as long as it's not intraday trade, because I think you'll be out of it whilst I'll get to my email.
So wow, that's fantastic. That's great. Yeah, I'm really
looking
forward to that lesson.
It works perfectly. I have over 2,000 students across the globe who do send me emails every week. But all my students send me trades that they're taking on swing trades. Usually, it's a trade that they're looking to take. So the way they normally, I'll give you a tip. The way I receive the email, say for example, someone's looking at the gold chart and they'll say to me, okay, I found this level, I'm looking to enter this trade, what are your views on it? And I will just give them my views, whether I think the level is good, whether the level will hold, and whether, you know, it's a good trade, whether there's a potential risk to reward, you know, of the 3 to 1 or above, and whether they should be looking to take the trade there or somewhere else.
Okay, fantastic. Very exciting.
Okay, guys. Just moving on quickly. The reason we had to do the introduction this week was because we wanted to explain everything that we're trying to achieve here. So I think from my next lesson.
Wait a second.
Sure.
Before you're moving on to the next lesson, I have to say I'm a little intrigued. I saw something on the bottom of the screen: supply and demand zones. Throw us a bone here. Come on, be nice.
Okay. Well, this is the screen we will be using in every one of our lessons. So here, where it says report name, time, will be where the news releases will go. Here we will type in the time where the news is coming out, and the market, the time frame. So what time frame we're looking at? Mainly we will be looking at the 1 hour, the 4 hour, and the daily. And here the zone will be how big the zone is, and the range, whether the market is in a range band. Now, this is very important because when we look at any trades, you should be using this screen, and I will give you a copy of this screen. And every time you open up your trading screen, you can write down exactly when the news is coming out, what market you're looking at, which way the trend is, which way the long trend is, which way the short-term trend is, so that if you're an intraday trader or a swing trader, you know exactly where you're in the market, where the market is, where supply is, and where demand is. Those are the most important things. So that, for example, you're not taking a short when the market is in a demand zone. When I say demand, some people use the word sport. So, you're not going against the market. You want to be with the market. The way the market moves, that's the way you want to move.
Don't they say, Mandeep, the trend is your friend?
Until the bend, mate. I say the trend is my friend until the bend.
Until the bend, okay.
So
there's a lot of sense into that. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
By the way, on the next lessons, when you guys, you share these screens and Nimi starts to talk about how it appears on eToro, I suggest, Nimi, that you can show also your screen and how our platform offers people the option to look at the main events that are coming in this week, because we have the economic events calendar, and the technical analysis sides as well. So all the input that Mandeep has for us regarding reading charts or analyzing the news and where to post them, I want you to show people that we have everything available in our platform, and they should use it. That's what it's there for.
Absolutely, absolutely. I will definitely incorporate this into these lessons. As you mentioned in the beginning, this really is to just get introducing Mandeep to the world, to get his face out there, his name out there, and so we can get rocking and rolling, guys.
Okay, what do we have here, Mandeep? What is this?
Okay, guys, this is just an example of what you will be learning. So as you can see, this is the two types of trends that we have: downtrend and uptrend. And this is how all my lessons will be. So you will see a screen. I will give you live examples. So it won't be something that's happened in the past, 10 years back. It will be something that's happened this morning or something that happened yesterday. And
preferably.
Yeah. Well, we will try our best. But when I'm talking about the markets, I like to teach as the markets are now rather than how the markets used to be. So, for example, when we're talking about trends, I will teach you what a downtrend is, what an uptrend is, how to find a trend, what you should be doing when the trend is down and when the trend is up.
Sounds great.
I'm just going to move on to my next screen to see. Okay, now this is a live example. As you can see, this is a euro-dollar 30-minute chart, and you can see my levels which were marked off. This was actually a trade that I took myself, and I'm going to teach you my strategy, the way I use my strategies, and how supply and demand works, and what are the importance of supply and demand. And really, this is just to show you what the screenshot's going to be like and what you're going to be learning off.
Okay.
Now this is very clear screen, and it's not a screenshot of the markets live, but this is a screen that I created. It's to show how the market moves when it comes into demand and what you should be doing, where you should be selling and where you should be buying. And this one's for buying. Okay, risk management. I'm going to spend one whole lesson talking about risk management, because one of the reasons that people don't succeed at trading is because they don't know how to risk manage their trades. People overtrade, people undertrade, people do all kinds of things. They let their emotions get in the way, and so I'm not going to go into it now, but I'm just going to give you a taster as to what's coming up. Right, this will be a checklist. So it's more to do with our trade plan. I will help you write your trade plan in the class. So we'll probably spend 2 lessons going over, exactly how you should build a trade plan, the importance of a trade plan, why you should use one, and also a trade journal. A lot of people use trade plans, don't use a journal, or write journal, don't use a trade plan. To me, they're both important, and especially if you're starting out, trade plan is very important, and also a journal. A journal is just not about your trade, it's also about your emotions as well, how you felt when you was in that trade. Okay, guys, I'm going to hand it back to yourself, Tom, so I'll let you take away from here.
Big shoes to fill in, Mandeep. Big shoes. I got to say, first of all, great job.
Thank you, mate.
Really, we're looking forward to learning from you when it comes to trading and investment. Again, this is Mandeep right here. You've been a successful trader yourself, and it's a pleasure for us to have you here. Thank you, Nimi, for coming up with this idea, and we're waiting to see more.
My pleasure, but I can't take all the credit. This was not only myself, also obviously working closely with Mandeep and some of the eToro team here. So I'm very, very excited, very, very much looking forward to to get started on this project. I think Mandeep has a lot to offer, and a lot of knowledge and experience that I think people would absolutely love to partake of and be a part of. So Mandeep, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule.
Thank you. No problem.
And you know what? Let's start making some money, baby. Let's start making some money.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Hey, I'm gonna start copying you, my friend. I'm gonna start copying you.
All right.
Okay, mate. Tom, can I just say that? Do you want to explain how the chat works as well?
Yes. Those of you that view us on YouTube, you can ask questions directly over there. We will monitor your questions and forward them to Manny so he can answer your questions live. And that's pretty much it. Mandeep, thank you for joining, and Nimi, we'll see you again later. We'll have another session next week, and the week after, and the week after, and the week after,
and the week after.
Exactly. All right. Bye. All right. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
See you guys.
Take care.
Bye-bye.